All right, welcome to episode 40, Flag to Flag Media Live. We had a big weekend this past weekend. JT, look, I did get Bo Livers Motorsports on there.
Oh,
Finally.
There we go.
Still missing one.
Well, but I tell you, I mean, I'm proud of you. You're
Just
getting
say
these
it.
details.
Just stop.
Huh?
Just stop.
No, I'm proud of you. You got a lot of details going on, but until little dad here gets the money for sponsorship,
I detailed your truck.
that was for garage rental.
Here's what I was disappointed in. Peyton showed up Saturday with a big mud chunk still in the front grill.
Well, you know, I texted him Monday or Tuesday after the race yesterday, buddy, we going to wash the car? Nah, I'll be all right.
You should.
So I texted him Wednesday. I said, we're going to wash the car? No, it'll be all right. I texted him Thursday. I said, you going to wash the car? No, it'll be all right.
Hey, you made the show, so we did something right.
That's because his girlfriend wiped it down at JT's dad's house.
Yeah, she wiped it down for like an hour.
Yeah. She did do a good job wiping it down. So
Yeah.
Sturdy, you know.
Yeah,
It is.
She's supposed to come over and clean it. So
You're not going to wash it?
yeah.
yeah, she is.
Oh, she's going
she-
to wash it.
Yeah, she's going to wash it.
Meg washed mine this week.
I wish I could get mine to wash it. Oh, wait, we did that one time. That was it.
Didn't work out very good.
No, it didn't work out.
Did she wash it too good or what?
No, she didn't wash it good enough.
Okay, I got you. So we had the Scott Patman Memorial this past Saturday night at Brownstown. We're going to I need to make it in my life.
I
We're
guess Ray's doing better then. Sydney's
Yeah.
on here watching.
We're going to discuss the Roddy Strong Memorial Race tomorrow night. Weather pending. I know there's depending on what weather
It's
app
looking
you
a little
look
better
at.
though.
It is. It just depends because Zach come in and said it's a no-go.
No, you
But
asked
then
me
if
what
you-
my thoughts.
Yeah,
I
I did.
said,
It's
I
not
don't
looking
think
good.
it's gonna happen,
It's
but
not
I'm
looking
ready.
good. Yeah, it's not looking good. Your stuff's already loaded, right?
yeah,
Okay.
we're loaded and ready.
Wait
to
till
go.
you see me and Zach too. Boys, we look sharp.
Oh,
The
yeah.
new uniforms do look good.
We look sharp.
Yeah, they look really good.
They got to carry a stick around with us to beat the women off. Tell
Easy
me your
now.
nickname, Zach.
No.
Tell them.
No,
What
I'm
is
not.
it?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I didn't come up with it, so I'm not saying
You
it.
want me to tell him?
JT can if he wants.
He came up with it. He texted me.
I
He goes,
did not.
He goes, hey, they're calling. What's that boy's name?
No. All right, I'll tell the story.
No,
then.
let me tell you.
No,
Tell me to tell
I'll
it.
tell him. So I'm on the phone with him, and the modifieds are running that night, and he always says you got the Maverick whenever he picks up the phone. I said I want to start saying you got the Night Stalker, and he's like, no, I got a nickname for you. He said, you know, they call Charlie Medford the
Pit Lizard Pen.
The Pit Lizard Pimp, baby.
He said, we're going to call you the Lot Lizard Liquor.
Wow.
Put it on a shirt. It will sell.
Put it on a shirt. Put it on a
said, dude,
shirt.
That's an insult to my wife.
It is.
Papal Joe's a
Wow.
preacher too. I don't know if he'd be happy about the shirt.
Yeah, probably
but
not. But they would sell. I guarantee you.
They would sell. Your mom's watching too.
Yeah, that's all right. Everyone's watching.
Woo. It's a heck of a
Like,
way to start
really?
the show. Sydney wants to know if you got Ray's name on her suit on your suit.
Oh, yeah.
It is on
Yeah,
there.
it's on there.
Okay.
Good
You
job,
heard it right
Zach.
here, live on Flag to Flag. So if she comes to races next week and
She
she's
might be there tomorrow.
or tomorrow,
Uh-oh.
yeah, she might be coming tomorrow.
That's
All
gonna be a good show tomorrow.
He might do some stitching.
Yeah, like real quick before
Granny
tomorrow.
will down
Yeah,
there.
Granny will. Becky said loves new uniforms. Derek, I figured JT and Zach would be wearing them tonight on the show. Actually, JT, I went to the bake today, and JT said he thought about wearing his.
I did.
So
Yeah,
They're just really heavy.
They
So I'm
are.
afraid we're gonna burn up.
right.
yeah, we are.
But
we,
I love it.
we were sweating in the garage just trying them on.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this past weekend. JT, you ended up third Saturday
Third.
night.
Yeah, big super stock race of the year. Third, I'll take
What
it.
is your best finish in the Scott Patman? Me and Owen was talking about that.
I think it is. It's either third or fourth.
Third, fourth. Okay. I couldn't remember if you got a second or a third was your best.
Yeah, I've been
Um,
close a couple times. But
Austin Perry was in a zip code of his own Saturday night. He even ran off the track, still won the race. If that tells you how
fast,
hooked up he was.
fastest team won the race.
Yeah.
No doubt.
for
Them
sure.
guys, Austin drove good. WGP had a good setup going.
Yep.
His crew did a good job. I mean, that whole team they were way faster than anybody else there.
Right. And Tanner Chastain got second, JT third, which I thought the top three pretty good cars all night.
Right.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought. I know Tanner kind of ran a good race and kind of stayed clean toward the end. Got around JT. Was you running second and once? I don't think he was running second, and you just
Yeah, I don't.
third, right?
That caution came out and killed JT, but
Right.
I think if the caution hadn't come out, JT would have had another spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
We
red flag didn't help.
Oh
you.
yeah, red flag.
The red
No, but I
flag.
mean, no, like it's not like you just keep rolling. I mean, you actually had to stop on the track, and it
Yeah.
was
Right.
Yeah.
I think second to fifth were running same really close lap times.
very close.
14 was 3 or 4 tenths faster.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely was hooked up Saturday night. So shout out to them.
Yeah. Congratulations on that. That was
Yes.
that you guys did really good. That's a big win.
Yes, for sure. Peyton Walker drew terrible again,
That was JT's fault.
but he did transfer through the heat this week though. So
Yeah.
congrats on that. Started 12th. There was a car leaking some fluid on the track, spun out. How those other cars missed you, I still don't know.
Yeah.
The GoPro footage was pretty insane.
I didn't even see
I was
that.
like, oh, good grief.
Did you have to go home and just throw your underwear away?
Well, it
No.
actually
I know I
It
would.
actually started in the heat race when that other car spun.
Yeah.
And then you pulled a cold trickle and put it
Yeah.
on the high side and hammered down and got through it. But
But he transferred out of the heat race.
yes,
Yep,
absolutely.
Which is that's
Yeah.
what you got to do every week.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of different though, like transferring through your heat, and you really wasn't sure what to do the rest of the night until the feature. Though.
Yeah, no, I was like, well, when am I supposed to race again? You know?
Right. Because the first week,
to be main. So
the first week you ran a heat race, didn't
Yeah.
transfer, and then they ran the B main like straight after that.
yeah.
So that's when you went off the backstretch. But
To tell you how good of a night he had, he went from 24th in points to 12th.
to 12th, absolutely.
So that's the kind of night Peyton Walker had.
Yeah.
Yep. You did
So
good.
we're definitely proud of you. I know Flag to Flag Media is proud of you, bud. Okay, so Tara said veto the shirt. I guess the shirt ain't happening.
Oh, the lizard liquor
Yeah.
shirt.
Yeah. Gosh.
Oh,
He picked that. I didn't.
I did
I
not.
didn't like it. I said that's trashy.
Yeah, bull crap. Bull crap.
I mean, I don't know. You might be able to quit your job. You get that T-shirt made and
I
start
don't
printing
want.
them.
I don't want to do that.
I'm saying it's a big deal, bud. Austin Perry said I went to go get a hot dog. And yeah, for sure.
Yeah. He could have went and got a hot dog and came back and still won.
Still
I
won,
think.
absolutely. So that's why he went off.
That's why I went off the
turn
bank.
forward to get him a hot dog and come back up on the track.
He was still ahead of us.
It's still
He drove all the way around 3 and 4 over the bank and
Yeah,
still
still
came
come
over ahead
ahead.
of us.
waving the whole time. True story. Elizabeth, I thought I was taking his nose off. I don't know. I
I
don't know
seen
how
everybody
he did
coming.
it. Yeah,
I turned away and just let go steering wheel. I was like, I don't know what's going to happen.
right. It could have been bad.
The Crown Vic race never disappoints.
Never disappoints.
Them boys are getting fast
Yes, they are.
And rowdy.
and rowdy.
It kind of still reminds me of like the old enduro days.
Right.
It's just survival of the fittest, boys. Just
I think don't
See
even
what
run a
happens.
heat or feature or heat and B main. Just put them all out there for 100 laps every night.
let them go.
Let 'em go.
That'd be a blast.
I would bring mine every week.
Yep.
He was pretty wore out after 20 laps, though, wasn't
It does.
I'm telling you that
It's-
will wear you out more than driving anything else.
Yeah, I mean, because they don't steer. Like, it doesn't matter what you do. They do not steer.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're
Right.
fighting it the whole time.
Yeah, you get out. I did a double duty at Thunder Valley one night. I crammed out of the Crown Vic and got into super stock, and it was like driving a Cadillac.
Yeah.
Then
he?
the
Right.
super stock's way easier than
Yeah, you're all over.
Yeah.
My modified wheel goes from this to this. That
Yeah.
thing, I let it spin in my hands.
Yeah.
What's going on, Shane? Oh, Elizabeth's not happy about the boys' comment.
Oh,
We're not excluding you, Elizabeth.
right. Yeah,
We're not excluding you and women.
you're my favorite Finley that races.
Yeah, exactly. What's going on, Trent? So let's get into a little bit of Saturday night was awesome at Brownstown. I had a good turnout, I thought.
Good car count in every class.
Yeah.
Congrats to Jordan Weaver. I do
Yeah.
want to give
Yeah.
Jordan a
Sure.
shout out. Of course, Jordan's been on the show before, but that dude is a will man. I mean, he was giving that car everything it had Saturday night. So and
He
it
was
paid
fast.
off. He was fast.
And smooth.
Yeah.
Yes.
I told Dad or Zach or somebody, but halfway through that race, I said he was behind Stapleton. I said he's twice as smooth as Stapleton.
Yeah.
And Stapleton
Mhm.
has been doing this every week for 20 years.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
mm-hmm.
I just want to throw that out there that I did select Weaver as my dark horse going into the season. So
I don't think you call him a dark
Yeah, I
horse now.
wouldn't.
No.
no, I'm
No.
just saying I called him a dark horse.
You shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. But I didn't know he was going to have,
I
have two
said
top
I
five
said
and
2
super
months.
shows and
I said 2 months. It took 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
were sitting next to each other, and I said, "Man, he's gonna win one soon." And then
Yeah.
you're like, "I don't know about it. He may win one tonight." Next thing
yeah.
you know, he got
Yeah,
past.
he looked good.
He never
So-
missed his mark. I'm telling you, that
No.
car was like glued.
hmm
So I talked to Carlos and Jordan and Corey, Jordan's dad, and stuff at the track Saturday night, and I don't know. I really hope that they can get something together. I know they're wanting to get a super motor pretty bad. I'm just curious to see. 'Cause I don't know. I just, like you said, as smooth as he is, and
I'd like to
think
get
he's
him
got
back
great
on the
potential.
show and talk to him about, because you're used to the modifies are a handful
right,
because you got all that motor with all that with no tire.
skinny tires,
So is this actually easier for him?
right.
Because now he's going to something that's way easier to drive.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm telling you, he's good.
Well,
Maybe that's what I need to do.
yes, drive someone's got some bigger tires.
Yeah.
We're okay. So I'm gonna say update. So obviously, you people can see that we're not in the new studio. I am grinding away on it, trying to get it done.
What me and Zach's worked on all week. He ain't been out there one day.
Whatever. We've been out there and we own.
Every
Still
night.
sweating.
I mean, I'm working with a handicap. I don't know how to use a screwdriver, but at least he can hold a board.
Well,
So I got
last
some.
time I'll be in that damn bar.
There goes that.
No, Owen's been helping a ton.
No,
Not now.
too late now.
We are making progress. The
Still can't get my name up there though.
projected date is next Thursday to be the new
It
studio.
looks really good.
Thanks.
Yep. It does.
Thanks,
It's coming
it'll be
along
nice.
nice.
Thanks, will be nice when it gets done.
Just don't lean against the wall.
Well, ain't that bad.
We'll say that.
Yeah, ain't that bad. It looks nice. I don't know if it's
That
going
ain't
to
good.
stand up, but it does look nice. So anyway, let's move on to the Roddy Strong Memorial Race. What's predictions on car count?
The thing me and Zach seen had modifieds coming from Florida and everywhere,
Yeah, I've noticed that myself.
and I think that's awesome. But do
Yeah.
they cancel early because of that?
They said,
Even if it ain't gonna rain,
they said 1 p.m. tomorrow.
that's it takes 16 hours to get from Florida to here.
Yeah, but
Oh, all them guys
Yeah.
are already on the road.
Yeah.
I mean, I want them to have. I'm not wanting them to cancel or nothing. I'm just curious. Is there going to be a rescheduled
you-
date if it does rain?
I don't know.
Surely there is.
There would. You think there would be, but it's one of those kind of deals like when you run that big of a modified race. I mean, you don't want to cancel too early, right?
Right? No, yeah.
I mean, you got, like you said, you guys got guys coming from Florida, which they're going to be on the road for a long time. But yet, you don't want to cancel early, thinking that it's going to rain, and then
Yeah, it doesn't.
tomorrow is
Yeah.
80 and sunny. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we'll see.
I haven't seen no update. I don't know what the chance is.
I don't know. We'll look right now.
I mean, this is big for the state of Indiana, not just Bloomington Speedway.
Oh
To
yeah.
have a mod race
Yeah, I mean,
this
this
caliber.
This is the biggest paying mod race.
It pay,
that I
Mod
know
Mania
of.
don't pay that much, does it?
No.
I mean, so this paid more than Mod Mania.
Yeah.
I talked to Mark Weinberg today, and he was on calling the show. But so around 2 and 3 o'clock, there's a 70% chance, and then it goes down drastically after that. So like a 9 or 10 o'clock.
If he
there's
doesn't
only
water,
20%
it'll take
chance.
it for.
The Facebook post that was shared out yesterday said that they're going to prepare the track with the anticipation of getting rain.
Yeah.
So
Its rain date is on the schedule in July.
July. Thank you,
yep, thank you,
Kenny
Kenny.
Clark.
Appreciate that.
I think they'll get it in.
I do too. I think they'll
Honestly.
get it in.
Yeah.
Of course, I mean, they're going to water it regardless. So why not just let,
Let
The
Mother
thing
Nature
about
do it.
Bloomington is it's not like just drive up on a Brownstown's got banking, you drive on a
Yeah.
track, but when you drive on to Bloomington, you drive up the bank.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, you can't have cars.
And that
Yeah.
place holds water bad.
That red clay, I've been to a lot of racetracks and I've never seen any track that's as red as that one.
Yeah.
It's red. It stains. That's
Right.
for sure.
Yeah. I can't imagine having a white car because it stained my blue car and my yellow roll cage. I mean, I scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed.
Right. What do you think the car count will be?
If they,
50?
I don't know if the weather's
Oh,
going to hurt it.
More than that.
You think there's going to be more than 50
I
miles?
don't think so.
I don't think it'll be more than 50.
You don't think so?
No.
I'm going
the
with-
weather's going to hurt it
I'm
some.
going with 47,
I'm going to say 39.
39.
I think it's big money and it's a great thing, but I think a lot of guys are gonna be like, well, that's $80,000 race cars. I got a $10,000 race car. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not gonna go tear my. I don't know. I could be wrong. I mean,
Wesley says 58.
I hope.
If anybody's watching, there's 37 people. You guys can guess too. I'm curious to see how many cars people think is going to be there.
If they get more than 50, that's phenomenal. But we're gonna be there all night because they're running 5 classes and there's not that much parking. I don't know where they're gonna put everybody.
I don't know.
They shouldn't. I don't think they should have ran that many classes if they're gonna have something of that magnitude.
Yeah, I don't.
This is the 2 most negative people.
You've been in the pits.
How are we
Yeah.
being negative?
There's not that. I'm not. I love Bloomington. I have a blast every time I go. It's hammered down, wide open.
Yeah.
Who's got the nuts? Let's go. But there ain't that much room to park.
Elizabeth says 36. Daryl says 45. Billy says Friday night ? 36.
Buddy, it's 10,000 to win, 500 to start.
Derek says there's 38 at Lincoln tonight.
Yep, they're only going to start 20. They're going to send more people. I know this it's probably a fact. They're probably going to send more guys home.
Oh
and
yeah,
start the race.
Oh yeah, you can't start over 20. I mean,
But
that
if there's a
track's too small.
10,000 win modified race in Indiana, don't you have to? I mean, that's where I'm at with it.
I mean, I
Well,
kind
that's
of
what I
feel
told you. Gotta go try it.
obligated.
That's what I told Zach. I said, we don't. I'm not saying me and Zach ain't real fast because he's running. We're getting better, but he's going to go race against guys that are the best in the country.
Mm-hmm.
And even though we're not the best in the country, we'd be stupid not to go.
Right.
It's
Right.
$200 even if you don't make it out of the B main. So I
Right.
mean, if I roll out there in the back of the B main, and it's like
$200.
I ain't gonna tear my
Yeah.
car up over this, especially because I'm wanting to run Saturday too.
Right.
So
Let's be flat honest too. If you can qualify good at Bloomington, you're not going to get past in the heat probably.
No.
yeah,
No.
It's one lane heat racing.
Right.
Now the feature it widens out,
Yeah.
but you're going to have to lay down a stellar lap to put yourself in this transfer spot in the heat. I think.
yeah.
So Derek says over 50 for sure. Kenny says 4 classes tomorrow. We will try our best. Super excited. 250 just to start the B
50.
main.
That's I mean that's you'd be
better.
dumb not to go.
Yeah.
That's why I told Zach we got to go, which he didn't argue. I mean he's
Josh Harris said I wouldn't be surprised if there's 70. I've seen it at the Patriot 100 at Putnamville. Brian Wood says 54. What's going on, Kenny? Glad you tuned in. Jordan Weaver qualified invert 4 at Bloomington.
is that how they're going to do that modify race, Jordan?
Qualified invert 4. That makes
Because I
sense.
mean
that'll change it up a lot.
yeah, because if there is 50 cars, you're talking what 5 heat races?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
You know,
So that's how they
that's how
usually
they
do
usually
it.
do it.
5 heat races. So if you qualify, in the top 4 in your heat race, I mean that's a game changer. They're only
Yeah,
going to take
yeah.
2 out of the
Oh yeah.
2 out of the heat would be 10. They'd probably take 3 out of the heat, be
3 out of the
15,
heat.
and take 3 out of each B. Or they do 3 Bs and take 2 cars. Doing that
I'm
math is
excited
just like
about
it's
that.
crazy.
I don't know. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be an awesome show.
Oh, it
I'm
is.
pumped
It'll
up
be a
for it.
good one.
I mean, even just going to race it, I feel like it's going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, anything can happen. I mean, I ain't
Kenny
going to win, but I'd love to.
Kenny said we draw number 1, 2, 3, or 4 Bloomington and LPS, so they draw for it.
What's going to be cool is the atmosphere.
Oh, it's going to be huge.
That atmosphere is going to be
Huge.
Jackson 100 type atmosphere.
Oh yeah,
100%. I agree 100%.
it's going to be a lot of them there. I know there's a lot of US MTS cars coming too. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. This is going to be cool. Does anybody got that driver list? I don't know what I did.
I
with
don't
it.
have the driver's
It'd
list.
be cool to read some of the names off of it.
I've not seen a list. I just seen them post on.
Meg had a list.
The modified.
And I seen
Okay.
Loki's going to be there because they recognized him.
I'm picking Stalker.
I hope a local guy gets it.
Yeah.
That's what I hope.
Yeah, me too. Me
Yeah.
too.
I think that would be cool.
I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of good local guys that could have a chance to win over Bloomington.
I'm going up there with my 11S shirt, my 11S hat tomorrow
Are you?
in hopes of making a dream come true.
Yeah.
I know one thing. If I wanted, I'd sell everything out and be done.
You heard that right here. If Stalker wins tomorrow
Yeah.
night, he's done.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
out.
done. I'm retiring on that.
He's
Car's worth a lot at that point.
he's
Yeah, it
going-
is.
He's going to Crown Vic race.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick with my number. I'm going with 47 modifies tomorrow night. That's my number.
I'm going with 70.
You going 70?
I
What are
s-
you going with? Peyton? If you guys guess yet, what are you going with?
63.
63. What you got, Owen? Let's hear it.
I was gonna say 50, but I guess I'll say 55.
55.
I'm
What's the
sticking
winner?
with my 39.
What's the winner get? Nothing. Wait, nobody.
What?
Oh, between us?
Well, yeah. I
A
thought we-
free detail from Grind to Shine.
Yes, free detail. From
He already got
Brownstown.
his. Hey, put me on the screen. That's all you got to do.
Well, you got to wait.
I helped you build your building. I paid for half the building. It's on my
You
property,
didn't pay for
and I
half of it.
detailed your truck. Just saying,
I'm still waiting to see half the money.
it's coming.
It'll be here.
Jordan says 60 to 65. That's a good group. 60 to 65.
Tell me, do you guys know who our local guys are? I know Zach and Loki's going. I assume Derek Groomer.
I bet
Probably.
Jordan is.
Brantley will be there.
Jordan's got a car.
I'm assuming
Jordan, are
he's
you
racing for
racing tomorrow
someone.
night? You got a modified tomorrow night?
Braden Watson will probably go.
Braden,
Jacoby.
Brant, Jacoby, Ryan Thomas.
No,
Ryan Thomas ain't going.
He's going to he's in the Illinois Speed Weeks.
Okay,
Said they're running it.
I got you. That'd be hard to pay.
Is that going to take away cars too? You know, who knows?
Right.
There was a bunch of mods last night.
Jordan will be there.
Scotty Owens Elite chassis, my old car.
Good
Well,
deal.
there you go. Phew. That's a good pick.
I mean,
There'll be some good ones.
That's good.
I'm excited.
I think Gilpin will be there.
In a mod?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
What's he? Who you know who's?
The guy he drove last year's, or the guy's car he drove last year. I think that's what Donnie. Or I think Donnie said that.
Gotcha.
I could be wrong.
Well,
That'd be a cool story. Devin Gilpin win the Roddy Harris.
Roddy Harris.
That'd be cool.
Yep, Jeremy just said the same thing. He said not heard any truth, but told us Gilpin was running. Jim Weaver says AJ Pace.
Yes, I think that's his car.
That's a good showing.
It's gonna be a stout field tomorrow night. Ooh, K Rob maybe.
I mean, our
If
mod
he's at
guys,
85.
our local mod guys are pretty fast anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Especially if you count Jordan in there too.
Right. See, I was make sure I didn't miss any comments.
I just want to make show.
Tyler Nicely and
But you know,
Cole always running the Illinois thing last night. I don't know if they're coming or not.
if they're coming back for that, I don't know either.
And Kenny Walsh is running tonight too, I think.
I don't know. I think though, like Zach just said, though, I think if you could just make that feature, I think it would be.
Who cares?
You know?
250 to start. Who cares if you make it?
Yeah,
Just make sure you make a lap in the B.
yeah.
Like Jeremy said, if you're not at Bloomington to even watch, you're crazy. I agree.
I bet it's
I agree.
packed. And I don't get to go till after work, so I'll probably won't get a spot to park.
Give me save you one.
A spot to park?
Yeah, I'm going over about 10 in the morning.
I thought about just taking my truck and trailer and
Yeah.
having Zach save me a spot and unload the golf cart.
There you go.
You got to pay.
You
I
gotta
know.
pay.
I ain't paying.
I ain't
Yeah.
taking my 4-wheeler, so
That's dumb.
I need the steps anyway. On my diet,
Are you GoProing tomorrow? You need GoPro Zach's car.
I'll GoPro somebody. I have some GoPros.
I don't care.
Whatever.
Whatever you want
You
to
need
do.
to GoPro that for sure.
Yeah, we can GoPro it.
So what classes is it? It's non-wing sprints, modifies, and what else?
305s.
305 super stocks then too?
Yes.
Well, that racetrack's going to be, if it doesn't rain, that thing's going to be hard as a rock
Mm-hmm.
with that many mods and that two things of sprint cars. The cushion ought to be built up good.
Here's the other thing I was looking up too, which I know a lot of people know this, but even if you finish fifth, that's $2,000.
That's wild.
It goes 99, 99, 99, 5,000, 3,000, 2,500, and $2,000. And ninth pays $1,000.
Wow.
So you can run ninth and still make more money than a lot of local tracks around here. Run ninth, so
Yeah.
the payout is crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd
the
like
two-
to see it. I mean, I think it's awesome.
It's the biggest
two-
mod race of the year.
The 250
yeah.
for the B main, I mean, to get that at Brownstown, you got to run like 6th, 7th.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
Main gates open at 5. General admission's 25. 10 and under are free, so I'll get in free.
What's pit pass?
Yeah, I'm reading right here.
That's one thing I like about Bloomington. You
Um,
just go to the pits.
Mhm.
Yeah. Pit admission is 35.
Really?
10 and under is 15.
General admission or pit pass is only $10 more than general admission?
Yep. And then parking gate will open Friday morning for parking lines to start. No seat marking until main gate opens. Even if you buy a pit pass, hot laps at 6:30, racing at 7:30. So
It's gonna be a late night.
I'm excited though.
It
We
will be
talked
late
about
night.
that. We talked about that the other day. So I mean, I understand that the whole flow deal is, and their selling point is to get it over by 10:30 and all that. I get that. But as race fans, we know that when you go to a racetrack on a Saturday night, you do it because you love it, and then you know you're going to be there all night, right? I mean, it is what it is. So if you got to do track prep to make the feature worth the admission price, in my eyes, if it takes you 30 minutes to do track prep, dude, take the 30 minutes to do track prep. Because I'd much rather wait for 30 minutes and watch a good race than to say I was out of the track by 10 o'clock and home by 10:30 and it'd be a single lane lockdown feature.
Follow the leader. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
As
that's
long
just
as it
my
ain't,
opinion.
you know, like while the cars are out there going up for the B main, I mean, it shouldn't be too
That's
bad.
true. Yeah, that's true. I get where you're coming from on that. But I think that there was a lot of that night. There was a lot of hurry, and
Oh, yeah.
it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
You know. So, but anyway, yeah,
Brownstown's also running this weekend too.
Yes.
right. Saturday night.
If we keep the 11S together, we might have
Yeah.
a busy morning Saturday.
Yeah.
Crown Vics are off this weekend though.
Oh, are they?
So yes. So the Flag to Flag Media house car Peyton Walker Racing number 30 will be in the garage this weekend.
Yeah.
We're going to Bloomington to watch Friday night and then Saturday to watch at Brownstown. So yeah, come say hi at the draw booth. Hopefully everyone enjoys maybe the highest paying mod show in the country. Hands down, I think it is.
I haven't seen nothing anymore.
No, but we will stop and say, hey, Kenny. I know I will. These guys, I mean, Zach will be in race mode. I mean, he'll be. Do you have a race day ritual? What's your race day ritual? Like, do you eat the same thing for breakfast on race days every time?
Normally,
Jump 2 miles. What's your race day ritual?
normally my nerves are so shot I can't even hardly eat.
Really?
Yeah, I get pretty wound up. It's been like
So-
that ever since
So
it started.
do you eat at the track or you don't eat at the track?
Yeah, I do. Sometimes I eat breakfast. Sometimes I eat lunch.
So you don't have like a superstition.
No,
This is what I got to do on race day every single day.
no.
JT, do you?
I wake up and go to work. Then I go to Dad's and I do my shocks, bolt the fenders on, load my car, and usually wait 3 or 4 hours on Bud.
That is.
But Peyton shows up on time.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
With a dirty car.
Always waiting on Bud.
But he shows up.
Peyton, have you got any? I know last week was just your second time out, but you got any rituals down yet?
No.
It just is what it is, and
I usually wake up and use the bathroom, then put you in. That's usually my
Yeah. I do. I will say this: when Peyton got to the house Saturday, his whole demeanor was different.
Yeah, I wasn't
Like
there,
the
nervous.
first night he went out, when he got to the house, I bet he didn't say 5 words. Like I would say something, he'd go, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like, but we carried on a conversation Saturday. Owen, you got any rituals in your Ford Focus class that you made up that your transmission clutches out your transmission of your car?
No.
Do you have a system down pat for your detailing business? Start with a wash, go to carpet, go to
Yeah.
cup
I do.
holders.
You really want me to sit here and explain that?
No,
for
I
10
just want to
minutes?
know if you had a detail. I
Yeah,
don't.
I do. I do the same way every time.
Okay, good. That's what I want to hear. So anybody that's wanting to get a grime to shine detail done, he does it the exact same way every time. Finley has a peanut
Hey, I
butter
will
shake.
say thanks to you though. You sent me one customer.
Yeah, that's what
He
I
might
do.
be watching. I'm not sure, but
That's what I do. You're welcome.
no.
Anyway, you're in good hands, Steven. I'm just saying that. Christy Hall says cheeseburger. Anthony Finley said peanut butter shake.
Yeah,
peanut
I
butter
do.
shake from
I,
where?
I eat a lot of them.
You like
I think
peanut
he was
butter shake?
referring to me because he gets a lot of peanut butter
Wow.
shake Snapchats.
Does he?
Yeah,
Where you get peanut butter shake from? Dairy Queen?
Allie makes them.
Oh, Allie makes them.
Yeah.
Never got that phone call. Or text.
Yeah, they're limited edition.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
got you. Jim said, make sure I have the right white T-shirt on. He does have the white T-shirt every time at the track.
I always
Give
make
him
sure I
that.
have blue underwear on.
Do you really?
It's a fact.
That is superstition right there.
It's men's underwear.
What
I
about,
like how you
I
had to
don't know.
clarify
what about
that.
you, Matt?
I don't know.
You're drilling us. You got
I know,
any
I'm not
ritual
drilling,
for
I just-
Saturdays?
No. Nope. Make
Charge,
sure my
charge the cameras. You put them in
Make-
a certain outlet, or
nope.
okay.
Nope.
One thing. Go ahead.
No, I just make sure they're plugged in and the battery turns green.
There you go.
That way I don't get the track and got 20% battery. Nothing make you more mad. I had a terrible time Saturday because
Yeah, I didn't see you the whole night.
I was running a GoPro on Britton Gottsy's car, and then Britton went over to he was in the lineup shooting. I was kind of standing on the hill watching the races or whatever. He's like waving me down. I was like, yeah, what's up? He goes, Dad found a GoPro battery laying on the deck of the car. It's at the trailer. So I forgot a battery there. Where else I forget a battery?
You left 2 on top of the Crown Vic.
Yeah, I
Rolling
left
up
2
the
on top of the
feature.
Crown Vics. I'm lucky I even have any GoPro batteries. I was leaving laying everywhere Saturday night. Yeah, but anyway. So let's do predictions. Who's your prediction to win? On an honest prediction.
To win what?
Friday night, tomorrow night.
Oh. I wish I had a driver's list. I'm that guy that Zach went to the school with his crew chief. I mean, he's going to be tough.
Josh Harris.
Josh Harris.
Josh Harris. Yeah, he'll be good.
He'll be tough to beat. Tyler Nicely, if he shows up, he's going to be tough to beat. Somebody said that Kyle Stricker might show up with one. He would be tough to beat.
Oh, yeah.
Adam Stricker, I bet, will be there too.
I mean, you're
Yeah,
talking.
he'll be there in his family car.
Nick,
68.
I also heard maybe Nick Hoffman. If Nick Hoffman shows up, Nick Hoffman's my pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be hard not to pick Nick.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's been out of it for a minute, but
Oh, he can jump right back in it.
yeah, I mean, he was being there by a straightaway before, so even if it's just a half straightaway now,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
It's going to be a good night of racing.
Yeah, for sure.
Derek said Trent Young will be there.
Trey Young's a good pick. He's fast. Willie's Dino Boy, what's his name?
Will Krupp.
Will Krupp. He's fast.
He looked good last night.
Yeah, he looked good last night.
Looked real good last night.
I don't know how many of them guys will come.
See, I don't know either. I'd say Mike McKinney will stay in Ohio.
What kind of
or in
point
Illinois.
series is that? What's the deal there?
I don't know what the deal is.
I know they're saying Illinois Speedway. Is there a payout at the end, or
See, the thing was, they ran 2 flow races last night and tonight, and then they'll run Lucas Friday night, Saturday night. But then they just started calling it Illinois Speed Week. So I don't know. It's 2 different. 2 nights are flow, 2 nights are Lucas Oil. But I don't know.
right? Well, if it's going to rain at Bloomington, it's probably going to rain there too, right?
I would think.
I don't know. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of unknowns going into this deal, but you would think any big mod guy would jump off this Illinois Speed Weeks and go
For
do that.
10,000?
Yeah.
I mean, I would think
Especially if you had,
if I was Tyler Nicely, I would.
if you were one of the top tier drivers right now, why would you
Right.
not?
I'd be dumb not to go. I
Exactly.
mean, being so close to home.
and that's one of those. That's a payday for modified drivers that they're not going to see
Mm-hmm.
all the time.
I'm a big Ryan Thomas fan. I'm kind of disappointed he's not going.
Yeah.
I mean, he does my shocks and stuff. I don't know. I'm excited to see it. I wish we could have a preview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the Mars. It's the
Billy, are you talking about the one that's in Illinois though? Is the Mars running?
They run with that's the Summit Mars Modified Series. ain't it?
yeah.
But that's not
maybe.
running this weekend.
No, this is a modified Mafia.
Are you talking about Illinois?
Oh,
Is the mod guys running for points in Illinois, but it's under Mars?
It's not the
I
Mars
think-
Series in Illinois, I don't think. It's not Mars late models, and you would think the Mars late models would stick with the Mars modifieds.
Right. You would
Yeah.
think. So Anthony said blue underwear with the brown racing stripe. JT ?
Yeah, sometimes
Absolutely.
it's brown, sometimes it's green.
Oh, good grief. Doyle Adams says the 115. Wesley Tipton says Jordan Weaver.
So what I'm kind of curious to see the tech process there too for that.
Right.
Are we going UMP rules? If they don't meet UMP rules, are we kicking them out? Are we? Because
As far as
you can't be
US
like it's okay this week, but not next week.
Yeah.
Not for this.
Yeah.
Right.
This is either you meet
Gotta
the
be
rule or
consistent.
you don't.
yeah.
For
I
a
would
show
think
like
it'd be
this,
UMP, wouldn't it? I would think.
You would
it's a
think.
UMP sanctioned racetrack.
Right. I would think it'd be UMP sanctioned.
So I mean,
And
I
would
hope they
s-
take the tech serious for an event
Yeah.
of this magnitude.
10,000 is a lot of money, not the.
I bet they
Right.
take at the end of the night.
Right. When we ran the Crown Vic race at the Salem Speedway for $2,500, that guy took it serious. He said, "We're not going to go out here and run these cars for more money than they've ever ran for,
and not
and
serious.
and not be serious about
right.
it.
You have to.
Right. So I hope they do that at least.
Right.
I don't know who their tech guy is, but I will say we got teched pretty good at Brownstown by Robbie and what's the other guy's name? Zach?
Mike,
Robbie and Mike. They crawled under our cars. All the Club 92 cars had to cut sail panels this week. All our sail
And you know
panels
what he
were
told me?
too long, but
He's going to cut off the flag to flag media end.
I did. I had to.
well, you
Cut
can
the
get
other end off.
a sticker.
A bigger sticker.
I cut. And I'm glad we tech. I'm glad we're back on this now because I want to talk about this too. I'm glad we teched and I'm glad we're following the rules. I love it. I think it's awesome. But they better check all the stuff they've told everybody to change this week, or I'm going to be very upset because my car does not look nearly as good with these little cell panels. And I swear, if somebody don't come put a tape measure on it, I will raise hell in the next driver's meeting. That's a guarantee.
Especially if you cut my logo off of it.
I cut your logo off of it. Yeah, and Tanner's right. They didn't take after the feature, but
I didn't understand that because you can change anything.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, all the Club 92 cars met every rule except for the cell panels. Not a one of our cell panels passed.
Yeah.
So, but if they're gonna make everybody follow that, then I'll follow. I'm cool with
Right,
that.
right.
I'll cut my
Yeah.
cell panel down.
Right.
But
Just keep at it.
I think everybody's cell panels had to be long. And the wing rule, I better just quit.
Let's go. Let's hear it.
When you buy the wing, they come bigger than what the rules say. If you buy it from Octane, I think.
Right.
There's no way that those wings are 2 inches on the front. Right, Zach?
Yeah, you're right.
There got to be at least 4. So now you're buying a wing and then you have to cut a brand new wing to put it on your race car.
Right.
It's like some of these rules need change, but like if my wings met the rules, so I was good. I mean, I passed, but then the cell panel is the only thing the cell panel is what I got decked on, but I'm fine with that. Just as long as we check them every week. Because if I
Right.
cut them and nobody checks them and they let the bull crap go,
Somebody please take a tape measure to JT's wing.
not
cell
just
panel.
JT's,
No,
not
but I'm
just
saying,
JT's.
I know, but I'm
every
saying,
car, because I cut mine. But yeah, I'm glad we're teching. I thought Robbie and Mike did a really good job.
Right.
They were moving us through fairly fast. I know the Sassers had an incident, and I hate that for them, but I'm glad they got it back together.
Right.
But I'm glad. I thought Robbie and Mike did a good job, and I like how thorough they were with it, and they told you what you had to fix.
But we need to do it every week.
Yeah, I just don't want to be working.
Not
Yeah.
just big shows. It needs to be every
I just
week.
don't want to. I put, 2 or 3 hours in cutting cell panels on my car and Chris's car this week, and it better not have been for nothing.
Right.
And I spent another 30 minutes or something cutting the wing a couple weeks ago because my wing was too tall.
Right. Trent said stellar field of mods at Lincoln tonight. There is a stellar field there tonight. I did watch a little bit of flow before we got on the show. Christy said you have to have rules first. Ryan says JT still need those doors for your Vic.
I need to get with you, Ryan. I'm gotta get some back doors for it.
I'm glad to see Kenny's tuned in. Good old Kenny.
I like Kenny.
Um,
Grant's not here and Kenny's on here.
Yeah.
Kenny, I
Kenny's
knew
the
I
man.
liked you.
Kenny's the man. Robbie said 9% of the cell panels on all cars was illegal. Bloomington will be UMP Tech inspection. That will be Steve Travey.
See, that's what I thought on them wing cell panels too. I was like, to make it look proportional is why we're making them that long,
Right.
Not
Not
but,
like the real
but like I
study
said,
cell panel.
if we're gonna, if everybody's, I'm cool with it.
Right.
I'm just saying, it's just hard to make them look proportional. I'm sorry. Keep up the good work though, Robbie, because I'm glad you guys are taking like that. I mean, I thought everything was.
Susie said I'm checking his underwear. I can't read a tape measure.
You don't want to see it.
You don't want to see it.
There's a lot of fuzz.
Seth.
What?
I don't know. I don't know what. Anyway, Seth Hatchett, JTI joined just for you.
Oh, thanks, Seth.
Yeah, scoot on down.
That's
here,
my
Ryan. Scoot on
future
down here.
cousin-in-law.
Is it?
Yeah, he's marrying my cousin. He's an idiot for doing that, but I love him.
Straight up. And then Kenny, he's tore up because we say he's a great guy. I don't know. I'm over the rain. I'm tired. I'm tired of talking about rain. I'm just ready to get some races in. It was great to be at the track Saturday night.
What'd you guys think of that
Good
track
cars.
last night at Illinois? What was that called, Zach?
Spoon River.
Spoon River.
Spoon
That was freaking cool little racetrack,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Besides the hole in 3.
Right, it had a hole, but It
I
had
don't know.
banking to it, man.
Oh yeah.
It looked fast.
But if you think about it, like I know from a racer standpoint that a kind of a rough track like that's hard on the equipment. But from a viewer, fan's perspective, I always think a track that's got some character like that makes for phenomenal racing.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, because
Right.
if you think about it, if Jonathan would have got out front, up on top like he was,
Well, he
nine
would
times
have
out of
been.
10, it would probably would have been over.
You know who Jonathan's worst enemy was that night?
Bobby Pierce.
Not Bobby.
Mm.
Bob.
Yeah,
Bob.
true. Yeah.
They
Fair.
came out of 4,
Fair.
and I know Bob was on the back stretch. He was not on the front stretch
Yeah.
because
John Davenport said that in the post race interview.
no, did
He
he?
said, remember, he said
Yeah.
something about, well, if Bob wouldn't have been down there in the infield, I probably would have got around
Yeah.
him up top.
Bob is the man on that.
Do you guys
Yeah.
ever watch the Devin Moran when Devin Moran come on the show?
That was awesome.
So after the flow race, after the modified race, which usually people log off or get off flow whenever
It's
the
just the post race show.
there's a post race show with Devin Moran on there every flow race. And Davenport got on there last night with Devin. And that's what he said that about Bob being down there because they asked them about signal sticks. And he's like, it doesn't matter when Bob's down there in the infield. It doesn't matter what if he's got signal sticks or not.
He may or may not have had some bush light in him
Yeah,
at that
he
point.
did.
too.
He
It's a good thing he was on the back stretch and not the front stretch, or he would have got past.
Right.
But Bob was throwing him at the perfect time.
Yes. So, but I don't know.
But if you watch Bobby, he watches Bob every lap.
Every lap.
He does. It doesn't matter if he's 3 wide. He's looking at Bob.
It also led into last night. What's his name? Flow dude.
Grigsby.
Yeah. I guess you were saying, because they were talking about it, about doing away with signaling and sticks and things like that.
That'd be
That's what
hard to
probably
do.
does.
You're not going to fully get away from it.
Well,
Right.
that's
That's what they were saying. You can't ever get
Yeah.
away
Well,
from it, but the
Rigsby-
big sticks.
What Rigsby said
Yeah.
was it's not the signaling, it's the people carrying around 70-foot pink and green sticks
Yeah.
holding them up. That's what he was getting.
Yeah.
But
It's funny though.
Because-
You see all the videos of just people lined up, and it's like, man, I don't go down through there and go 1, 2. Oh, there
Right,
he is.
There he is. Yeah. I don't know. You're not gonna like he said though. You're not gonna get away from it. So
Yeah.
people's gonna come up with their own ways of doing whatever. So
I'm gonna tell you, they are handy to have a stick guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Devin was
don't
for
look
it.
at mine every lap, but I was watching her at this Patman trying to figure out if I could need to just switch lines to get around these guys. And about halfway through, she quit working the sticks and was just going like this every time I went. I said, I'm trying that. I mean,
I got that under control.
Something else.
Right.
Yeah.
I got that under control. But I don't know. Devin was for the signal sticks, so he said he likes them.
they've bailed me out before.
Right.
I got a question. This might be a stupid question, but every week so far, your brother's up there. He's either, which I know what that means, telling you to get up top, but what's this diamond symbol mean?
He wants me to go in the middle and cut down towards the tires. It's either that or he's calling, I can't tell you the word, another word for vagina.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
He's telling me to quit
Get
doing
it,
it.
he's
Yeah.
saying get
But
up
it
on the
means
wheel is
it
what
means
he's
go
saying.
up and cut down
Yeah.
off the corner, but that's a lot harder to do than he makes it sound.
It's easy
Right.
for him to stand there and just,
Right. It's hard to turn your car that sharp and keep the momentum up.
Right.
Zach's pretty good at it. I'm not so good at it.
I don't know about that.
You can do it in the
Yeah,
middle.
I can do it.
I struggle with slowing the car down too much, turning it.
Yeah.
Tanner says I'm definitely calling him names. Tanner Chastain said Apple Watches work great.
Man, I didn't even think of that.
I seen Tucker and Tanner's dad up against the fence telling him the bottom. I was like, yes, tell him the bottom in that heat race. I was like,
Tell
I
him
was
to get down
begging him.
there.
Now in the feature, I was wishing they was telling him to go to the top, but they didn't tell him that.
I will say heartbreak again for Tucker.
Did he end up blowing the
Yeah.
motor?
Yep.
He did.
That's
Oh,
what I was
man.
told. Tanner might be able to
He
let
just
us
got
know,
that
but
back, didn't
yeah.
he? That's first
Same
night on
one.
it.
Same one.
Oh, it was the same motor?
Chrissy said Lincoln Speedway update, let Moss Heat 1 Turbo, Heat 2 Garrett Alberson, Heat 3 Mike Marlar. Mike Marlar has been on a rail lately.
It's 2 nights in a
Very
row,
good.
though. Alberson's won his heat.
Yeah, he got junked. I mean, poor guy. He spun out by himself and then he got
No, he hit that hole in 3.
Well, I'm saying he spun out by himself.
Oh, yeah, but
They knocked
Really
the
his
decking
fault.
out of that. thing.
No,
Yeah.
it tore it all the crap.
That's a black diamond, too, ain't it?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it is.
It's good to see different chassis do good. Make it diverse.
Josh Harris said my stick guy doesn't do anything. He just tells me what I need to do after the race.
Josh ain't been to a race in 3 years.
I know.
He
I
doesn't
just
even
about
know.
had to. I about had to drive for his car owner the other night. Matter of fact, he tried to get me to, but I didn't
Really?
have my suit. Yes,
You need to start taking your suits to track with you.
I didn't think nothing of it.
Now that you got that new one, I would just wear it to the track. Just wear it there.
I'm wearing mine tomorrow.
Are you?
Are you?
Yeah.
I would.
Don't
mean,
do that.
You owe it to your sponsors.
Don't do
You owe it to your sponsors to promote them at all costs. So even
yeah.
if you're going to the track to help a buddy, you should wear your fire suit. I'm not saying
It's too
wear
hot.
I'm not saying wear your helmet around. I'm just saying you need to wear your fire suit around.
I was gonna bring my helmet too.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it, full
Yeah.
send.
Might
Helmet
as well
there.
do it all.
Have sticks and a helmet and a fire suit. That look good.
Everything.
Carry
Oh,
your own
shoot.
steering wheel around.
There you
Guy
go.
using nobody else.
I'm telling you, I didn't want to take. When you guys see these new suits, we don't want to take them off. They are.
No.
Yeah, they look
Oh,
They
yeah.
are
I
sharp.
really don't
Yeah,
want to do
they're
nothing
sharp.
in them either because they're nice.
For everybody that follows us week in and week out, and we greatly appreciate it. But everybody knows that there's this ongoing thing with Davey Wagner about a unicycle. That day we were trying to get. I don't know. I know Caleb Schreier was in on this when he was on the show that night. But what was it up to? Like 125 or 150 bucks?
But he has to make it without touching the ground.
Right.
I
but
don't. It ain't happening.
There ain't no way.
I
I couldn't
tried
even
to get
stand
on
on
the
it.
other
I just
night.
rode the unicycle across the garage, so surely you can
go
do
get
it.
Go get it.
Go get the unicycle.
Yeah, go get
I'm
it.
not riding it.
No. But we just want to show people. We have purchased a unicycle. Flag to Flag Media has purchased a unicycle thanks to Derek Walden and Facebook Marketplace. Are you going to ride it over here?
I
Yeah,
rode
You
it,
got to check this thing out.
didn't I? I rode it.
With two people holding you up. Check this thing out. This has got Davey Wagner's name written all over it. It is the real deal. Look at that. It's a 1-speed too. But during the
I want to
Man,
know what the
appreciate-
people thought though when Derek went to pick that up.
Oh, they knew Derek wasn't riding it. They had
so Derek,
to.
now here's the thing.
He looks like a clown.
So Derek, the guy did ask Derek. He said, "Why are you buying a unicycle?" Because he made a comment to Derek. He goes, "You don't look like the unicycle riding person." And then Derek just made a comment. He goes, "Oh, there's a bunch of buddies in the garage, drink on the weekends and stuff like that. We normalize the unicycle." I was like, "No, we're not. Like that is for Davey. Like we're not riding a unicycle in the garage.
I don't know.
Well, we might, but I'm
Well,
just
you know,
saying."
but-
Was the guy he
slides.
got it from? Did he look like a unicycle riding kind of guy?
Derek didn't say, but he just said the guy just bought it just to play with too. But he was selling it because he couldn't ride it. So
I can't wait to see it.
yeah, but it's up to like 125, 150 bucks. So it's all donations. I mean, anybody wants to see Davey Wagner go from turn 4 to turn 1, he has to ride it. He cannot stop and he cannot fall off of it.
No
And-
feet on the ground.
And no feet on the ground in order to claim his prize.
That's harsh.
I'd
That's a
wear-
Hornet feature win money you're talking.
It is.
I'd wear a mouth guard.
I think if he could just ride it for 3 seconds, I'd be impressed.
No, he's got to go from turn 4. That was the deal. That was JT's deal.
Right.
So
I'm excited.
dude had a big cigar hanging out of his mouth and a 1985 camouflage Ford
Yep,
Ranger.
that makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
That's awesome.
Definitely stole that from somebody.
Yeah.
It's a nice one.
Yeah,
It is a
I mean,
nice
it
one.
looks brand new.
Yeah.
We didn't buy him a junk one.
No, that thing is not.
Just a stolen one.
Yeah.
We're not going to run the VIN on it. Or
I think he should do it in his helmet and fire suit.
Probably ought to.
yeah.
It'd be safer.
Concussion waiting to
I
happen.
would.
That thing could burst into flames at any time.
I don't know. You're like right on the teeter tottering point of face plant.
Of chaos.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you were on it, and then JT and Peyton were holding you up, and I didn't see you go anywhere. Did you
I
go anywhere?
moved. Yeah, it moved.
No, it didn't.
But did you move, or did they move you? Like trying to hold you
I
up?
moved.
It barely goes tall enough for him.
Yeah, I had to raise the seat up.
No, get out, Mom. Get out. Go ahead and keep going.
They're talking to me.
What?
Yeah, keep the show going. I got a picture I'm going to show them.
Oh, this is a picture of Zach on the unicycle.
I don't know. It's going to be kind of tough, but I think we can do it. Like JT said, after a couple YouTube videos, I think we can get the hang of it.
Right, yeah. And Davies had bad luck this year. So this is going to help fund him on his future endeavors.
Yes, he has had bad luck this year.
You know, he's running the pure stock wide open all he's got. What did you do?
I'm going to load this picture up. You can keep talking.
Are we still on?
Yeah, we're still on.
I can't see myself. It makes me nervous. Say something, Zach.
Yeah,
I mean, I understand right now.
Derek said he couldn't even balance on it, but
There is a delay in the
mean-
show. I get it. Hang on, people, because this picture is worth looking at.
I hope my butt crack's not hanging out. In it.
oh, it
ain't.
probably is.
I already checked it.
If it's JT, his butt cracks out.
Where is this going? There it is.
Derek, I'd like to see you try to ride this thing too. Surely he can do it.
Derek helped me the other night.
What did he help you do?
Try to get on it.
How'd that work out?
It didn't.
It didn't. Is he even tall enough to even? I don't think that seat will go down far enough for him to get on it.
For him. It's for me. Shorter than he is.
There it is. There is the picture.
Oh my god.
The dog doesn't know what's going on. And then you got Zach on it, and then JT and Payner holding him up. That was what was in the garage before.
And the
show
rim
came
is on the ground.
It looks like we're leaning back. It didn't feel like we was leaning that far back.
But it was not. That unicycle was not moving. Look at the
It
center of
moved.
gravity is not there.
It moved.
The wheel's way too far forward.
It moved at least an inch. I know it did.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're 3 YouTube videos away from knowing how to ride it.
Just three?
That's
Just
it.
3.
That's good then.
That's it. We can do it.
Speaking of that, I want to thank everybody that has shared out or watched videos on the Flag to Flag Media YouTube channel. We are currently at, let me see if I hit. Let's see.
Can you take us back to the comments?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Here.
It's all
Nah,
Derek.
it's just Derek. Never mind.
It's just
Never
Derek.
mind.
JT, do you have any late breaking news this week?
I thought I gave it already. Did I?
What was it?
I don't know. I gave a lot of information out today. Really, if you think about it.
What have you gave out?
Well,
I think you just named off 15 drivers that might be there tomorrow.
might.
Yeah.
It's possible. The 11S is going to be fast tomorrow. I've talked to Darren and I've talked to Jay. And we've made some changes. We've switched the lowers out, the lower A arm. We didn't switch the lower A arms out because
No, we did.
we liked the lower A arms that were on it. So we didn't change those out. So there's no reason for
Wow.
anybody to measure them.
No, they're right.
They're
We're
right.
just
So you can
different.
measure them all you want. I'm not sure what the advantage was.
We've done some work to it. You got to. You got to do some work.
I
Get
just
better.
know he came in with these bent A arms. And I said, Zach, those are bent. And he goes, no, they fabbed them like this.
And they're fast.
I don't know about that.
All I
Oh, you don't know
know,
about that either? Okay,
Yeah.
well,
all I know is
I was giving you the
we
benefit of the doubt.
had like a 1/4 inch of toe, and now it's freaking. I don't know how it's going to drive. Well, it's going to scrub a lot of speed.
Jeremy Shimwell said, ride it pre-race or post-race. We're going to ride. He's going to ride it during whenever the fan appreciation.
Fan appreciation night,
Yeah. So when everybody's out there watching him, that's when he's riding.
right before that.
We don't want it to be like after the races, like when people's left. We want it to be like highlight, everybody staring at Davey trying to ride this unicycle down the front stretch.
Booing,
And
cheering.
then JT said that he was going to throw objects at him. I don't know
If he gets close to the end and he's not fell off, I'm going to throw stuff at him.
okay.
Because we got to save our money.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We're not rich.
Your dad said it looks like a flat tire on the inside.
We're still adjusting tire pressure,
Yeah,
Dad.
tire pressure means a lot.
Yeah. We ain't doped it yet. We're going to make it sticky for Davey.
Then Anthony says, late breaking news, JT underwear. He does wear them on race day.
Blue.
Blue.
Fruit of the Loom.
Fruit of the Loom. We're even getting specific now. Fruit of the Loom.
That's the only kind I like.
Well,
Zach
yeah.
has Caterpillar.
Yeah, I do want to give a shout. I did see where Derek made a comment too, but I'll give a shout out to Blake Durbin and the Hornets. Blake hasn't been in a race car for a year.
They're nice.
He finished second Saturday night. So
I agree.
shout out to Blake
He
Durbin.
was fast.
He was fast.
All the racing Saturday night was great.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
I didn't see a bad race. The late model race was good. Jordan Weaver and Magner had a good race, and Stapleton. And then the Super Stock race was Austin left us, but the rest of us were racing good. And then Bud was racing good in the Pure
He
Stocks.
did. Pure stock
Bud
racing
did really
was great.
good.
I
All
was
the
proud of
features were
him.
good. All the features were worth the price of admission,
Yep.
hands down. Before we get off the show tonight, I do want to make sure I want to thank my sponsor since I do have a new one on board.
Here we go.
We do have a new one.
Bo Livers.
He's been on board. He just ain't
Yeah,
been
no,
No, I'm not
recognized.
on the show. This is the first time he's been down there in the sponsors list.
Uh,
Bo, I
be
hope you're
nice.
listening because me and Zach have always been supportive.
Yeah.
I've been
And Owen
supportive.
and Peyton, they've been supportive.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
But I got M2 Custom Designs, Midnight Sports Gear, Hillbillies Barbecue and Tenderloin, Greens Auto Sales, Solutions Directional Drilling, Jason Petmeyer Farm Bureau Agent, B&D Excavating, P3 Graphics, Haller Motorsports and Fab, Tater Built Jack Stands, Pobbit, and Bo Livers. I do want to give a shout out tonight to Mark and Jamie Schaefer. Mark did hook me up with the picture that got damaged of my own fault for the giveaway to give to Gail Wilson, so I appreciate that.
Did she get it?
Yes, she did.
Did she like it?
Yep, she really liked it.
She's
at the race.
If you guys don't know her at the racetrack, go tell her hi because she is a sweetheart.
She is. So yeah, but thanks to Schaefer's Photos Custom Tees for helping Flag to Flag out. Do you guys got anything else?
Oh,
tonight?
I do.
Yeah, go ahead, JT. Go ahead.
The Leaf Spring curse
Oh yeah, let's bring up Colton. Sullivan.
over.
Let's bring up Colton. He I talked to Colton later that night after the race was over with, and he said that one of his biggest issues Saturday night was he dropped his rock and some of the writing got chipped, so his notes were damaged. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it.
I'm
But
glad.
he said his setup could have been off a little bit because they were struggling with their notepad.
I'm not going to sit here and tell you I didn't feed him a door because I gave him a door. It wasn't on purpose, and I talked to him after the race, and we're cool. But yeah, I passed him. And it feels really good because now I am 1-2.
1 and 2.
I'm a 33% win percentage. And now they felt like they need to double up on me. They're bringing out another one.
They are bringing out another one.
Yeah. I don't know why they picked Jaden to drive it.
Wow.
I hope Jaden heard that.
Oh shoot.
Colton Sullivan ain't watching.
He's scaling the car so he can compete with JT next week.
Oh, Kelly, you make sure he listens to the trash I've been talking.
Oh yeah, it's been bad.
Right. And tell him I'm sorry about his door.
Yeah. I did explain the whole rock situation and got dropped and he couldn't read his notes. So Robbie said we gave him a hard time at the scales because his bar angles were wrong.
Well,
Aaron said I needed.
you know what he told me? He goes,
Pair.
so that's a Leaf Spring car. And he goes, you know what the problem is? The coil springs. I was like, what are you talking about? He said, I can't get no life out of the front coil springs. I was like, there's 2 coil springs on the car, and that's where you're going to go to.
Yeah.
But he did.
Aaron said that they need another leaf spring at Paragon. He's the only one. He needs somebody to run against. Oh, they're going, look, right there.
I done scared him off, didn't I, Caleb?
Yep. The Leaf Spring King is going to Paragon.
The Leaf Spring King. He's got that car going.
It is going good.
He looks
I'm
way
glad that
more
he's-
comfortable in that car than that cool car he had.
Yeah. And I'm just glad to see him back in the super stocks.
There was a lot of guys in super stocks that looked really good. And I don't know what Craig Markle's car a Leaf Spring car? But I'm telling you, he's got that car dialed in too. Me and Dad were talking about him the other day, and he has got that thing rolling.
I just think, I don't know, super stock class is going to be, I called it at the beginning of the year, but it's going to be the class of the year.
You know what broke my heart?
Stout.
And I understand why we did it because of the rain, but we didn't get to do the driver intros.
I know.
4 wide salute.
That is.
But I mean, I get it. They shouldn't have. They made the right decision.
And then the picture of all the drivers.
Yeah.
Pick your lane.
Yeah, that's my favorite part. But I understand that was the right call. Just kind of sucks. Hopefully we can do that for the Crown Vics for their special.
So now Aaron, he's going to try to get some, he's going to get some secrets from Colton because he's sick and tired of being in the back.
Well, Colton is the only one that can read those hieroglyphics.
Yes.
I tried, made my head hurt.
Gave you a headache for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I couldn't see nothing.
Your eyes going cross-eyed.
Yeah. I haven't called my machinist friend, and he's like,
I can't read it.
I can read,
what that is.
tenths of inches and whatnot, but I can't read this hieroglyphics.
The only thing Zach said he got out of it was put gas in it. Still
Yeah.
The only thing Zach got out of it. All right. Well, we appreciate everybody watching tonight. Hope to see everybody. If anybody's watching this, y'all need to be at Bloomington tomorrow night.
I do. I need to apologize too.
Okay.
we're going to start carrying the flag to flag stickers with me and Zach too.
It was a huge. Go ahead and tell the story because I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, so like we're racing down in Florence, and I think there was like 2 or 3 people. I know at least 2 came up to me and asked if I had any flag to flag stickers, and I think we was down in Florence when this happened.
Right.
So I mean, we got viewers everywhere, and I apologize that I didn't have any. And me and Zach will try to make sure we keep some in our trailers now, and hopefully we can get the flag to flag shirts going, and maybe we can carry some of them and sell them.
Don't count on that.
I'm not going to count on it, but the stickers we got stickers.
We got stickers,
and we'll have some with us Friday.
Right.
So come see us and get you a sticker. And sorry,
appreciate it.
I didn't mean to. I felt bad about that at Florence.
And here's the thing, and I know the T-shirt thing has been like
a
an
mess,
ongoing joke and a mess. I get it.
3 years running.
But the thing is, though, in all honesty, I appreciate everybody's support because I never really dreamed that it would get as far as what it has. So
he appreciates all the shirt money, but no shirts in return.
You know, it comes in handy. I mean, we got to pay for this stuff somehow. But I do appreciate all the support, and I just never dreamed it. I mean, I know Zach and I talk about it, JT talk about it all the time, but I just never really dreamed it would get as far as it has, and definitely appreciate everybody's support. I know we all appreciate everybody's support. So, I mean, there's a lot of other things you could be doing on Thursday night at 8 o'clock.
It was really cool to be 2.5 hours from home and somebody come up and say, "Hey, do you got any stickers?" And I was like JT Huffman stickers and all flag to flag stickers. Of course, they didn't want mine.
Right.
But it was cool.
I've told you,
and they knew they recognized who me and Zach was down there. You know,
right.
I mean, that's cool. People are watching, so we appreciate all the support.
Yep.
That guy's from Alabama.
Alabama. We appreciate it, buddy, for sure. Make sure you share this out. Share the YouTube channel out. And we're just going to keep it rolling. That's my plan. We should be in the new studio next week. I'm excited about that. So once we get the new studio, we'll start bringing some guests and stuff in, and we're going to.
Yeah, we're planning on getting Colton on here too. I talked to Kayla and Colton, and if Kayla wants to come, that's cool too.
That's fine.
That'll be a fun show.
Right. And we do have the option to Skype in too. So if you have Skyping capabilities with a laptop and a webcam, I think I can have it to like 10 guests. So we could even have a round table with a bunch of guests that come in, and we'll talk about whatever. So, all right, we will see everybody when the next flag flies.